Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 impromptu. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Impromptunes podcast from wherever you're listening and from wherever we are. It's a secret, the Impromptunes studio. I am so glad to be here. It's my second time ever hosting, so let's see how it goes. But on my right, it's somebody's first time here at the podcast studio recording a podcast, Imogen Whittaker. Hello.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling jazzed.
And your favorite social media you were telling us before was LinkedIn.
Oh yes, solely for the purpose of stalking potential first Tinder dates.
How exciting is that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've never looked at LinkedIn's, so have you looked at the LinkedIn's of everybody in the troupe? Have you, managed to, go that far into looking at us?
I would assume that many members of the Impromptunes troupe do not have LinkedIn.
Interesting. And again, on my further right, Isabella Valette. Hello, how are you?
Oh, hey, Jacob.
Do you have LinkedIn?
I do.
Ooh.
I am linked in, Imogen, but you
Wow.
already know that, don't you?
I absolutely did.
My LinkedIn profile, I don't know if it tells you a lot about me, though.
I think LinkedIn's such a strange social media. I can't get around it.
It's very corporate, isn't it?
It
For
is.
a performer, I think I just made it just because I was like, oh, maybe I should have this. But, a couple of random people have, endorsed skills of mine. And,
Really?
I don't know what the etiquette is on there. If I'm meant to connect with people I do or don't know, I'm a disaster on there, I believe.
Wow.
And I update it so rarely. And then sometimes I get weird messages from people being like, congratulations on your work anniversary. It feels like I'm being contacted by a bot.
Well, Isa,
Yes.
what is one of your skills on LinkedIn that has been endorsed?
Probably, I think, presenting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Imogen?
I have no skills.
I love that.
Are you even on LinkedIn or do you just use it to stalk?
I'll never tell.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you can find us on LinkedIn, then send us a connection invite, I guess. But we couldn't just be us three. We have two more lovely people in the room here with us. Our pianist, Ian Andrew. Now give us a nod. Do you have LinkedIn? No. And Stephanie Beza on tech. Does not have LinkedIn. So
Are you LinkedIn?
I do have LinkedIn, but I'm a little bit shy about it, because I don't post on it. I don't do anything with it.
Neither, yeah.
But of course, what I love to do instead of being on LinkedIn is being here in the room with you all doing the podcast.
Aww.
And I'm so excited that we have a pot of gold here full of titles. And if you'd like to contribute to our titles, reach out to us on social media. I'm not sure if Impromptunes has a LinkedIn, but send a message on Instagram, on Facebook, on our website. Leave us a title because we cannot have too many. Now, are we ready to start a little musical that nobody's ever heard before?
I think we are.
Okay, I'm reaching into the pot of gold, and the title is I Don't Know If I Want Your Costume by Aleisha Archer from Facebook.
Oh, now I know Aleisha.
Yeah?
Archer. Yeah, she's great.
Does Aleisha have a LinkedIn?
Probably. Aleisha is a talented performer from Perth, Western Australia. Aleisha, I think, first came into an impromptu show, I think back in 2018, when we did a really fun season at a place called the Gold Digger, a tent near the state library thing area. Anyway, I think she was doing WAPA at the time, and there was a group of WAPA students that came every night.
You know what? I've heard about this show from multiple avenues. Is this Tall Sally?
Oh, yeah, but I wasn't going to talk about Tall Sally, but I was going to say, yes, Tall Sally happened. It was a character I did. It's the best thing I've ever done. I can never top it again. But Aleisha was at the Tall Sally show.
Wow.
And I ran into Aleisha again last year because we are connected on social media.
LinkedIn?
Saw Aleisha, probably on LinkedIn, let's be honest. I'm linked into a lot of people. But Aleisha is now doing her own shows in Perth Fringe World.
Wow.
And is probably going to be there again soon if this podcast is released before Perth Fringe. Maybe she was there. I don't know. I'll probably see her. But she's great. Thank you,
Incredible.
Aleisha.
Thank you so much, Aleisha Archer, for I Don't Know If I Want Your Costume. And now we are going to perform this musical. We're going to improvise it all, including piano, including the tech, including our voices. And let's go, I guess.
Let's get linked in.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen my hat? I can't find it anywhere. I go on stage in 3 minutes, and I don't know what to wear.
Has anybody seen my shoes? I don't have them on. I don't know where they are, and I go on stage in 5 minutes.
Backstage chaos we got. Backstage goss we got. Backstage chaos and goss. Backstage chaos we got. Backstage goss. Backstage chaos and goss.
Hey, maybe could I give you my shoes? Would that help?
Maybe. Could I give you my hat?
I took your hat and shoes and I'm wearing them on in 5. Tonight I'm going on as the chimney sweep tiddly-too. See ya later. Backstage chaos we got. Backstage goss we got. Backstage chaos and goss. Backstage chaos we got. Backstage goss. Backstage chaos. Backstage goss.
Well, I'm really sorry to put it so bluntly, but your hat really doesn't fit for my character, and that's really kind of you to offer it lovely, but I'm sorry, I don't want your costume. Backstage chaos, backstage goss, backstage chaos, backstage goss, backstage chaos and backstage goss. We got backstage chaos and goss. Oh my goodness me, I cannot believe I just made my Broadway debut. I hope you guys don't mind that I took your show swing. I took your, what's it called again? Costume?
Oh yeah, that too. Sorry, I'm having an aneurysm.
Do you mean track?
Yes, I mean your track. I'm just so high on showbiz excitement that I forgot how to say track. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. While you were fighting, I just went on stage for you.
Yeah, I was just impressed at how you managed to cover 2 people's tracks at the same time flawlessly, seamlessly. Oh my goodness.
I think it's because I had both a hat and shoes. I did both the tap dance and also the hat dance at the same time.
I know, honestly, I was quite impressed, really. I think you might be the next big thing.
Oh, Miriam, that is so kind of you to say, but everybody knows that you're the star, the most talented girl in all of NYC.
Yes.
That's why they flew you over from the UK.
I know, but Beverly, I really believe in you. I really believe in you.
Oh my God, you're so nice. That is so refreshing in a musical theater performer. Oh my God, my back has got so many holes in it from all the times it's been stabbed. Just call me Julius Caesar.
I wonder if you'll say anything nice about me. Okay, never mind.
Oh my God, Johnny. Just because you are the best dancer in the company doesn't mean that everybody has to compliment you 24/7.
Oh, but that's why I became an actor, for validation.
Oh my God, we all did, except it seems like you, Beverly, operate off something else.
5-minute call! 5-minute call, everybody! Everybody, a 5-minute call for the evening show. Beverly, I'm so sorry, but you will not be going on for 2 tracks again today.
But didn't you see how she was just flawless, seamless, and perfect?
Didn't you see how she injured 14 other tech people while she was doing her quick changes? I've got to worry about the safety of my tech. Tech people are incredibly important, and just because they are not valued the same way the performers are does not mean that they do not deserve safety in their workplace.
Sorry, I'm an actor, a dancer. I forgot about the tech people.
I don't even know their names.
Yeah.
Do you know my name?
So why is she not going on again? Who has taken her place?
Miriam, of course. Miriam, who's going to be playing, who was flown in from the UK.
Yes, she is the best Mary Poppins that we've ever seen. But just because she's the greatest Mary Poppins ever doesn't mean that she can't get laryngitis.
No, I mean, who's taking Miriam's place? Is it me? Sally? The girl that just did 2 roles?
Beverly, no. You're not going on ever again. In fact, you're blacklisted.
Yes, Sally Beverly. You should never have taken our roles.
Oh my god, I played both the roles of Sally and Beverly, and my name is Sally Beverly. I'm gonna go die.
Although you were great, maybe you'll be great at another show. Miriam, this is your time to shine as Mary Poppins.
I've always loved playing Mary Poppins. It's been a dream come true ever since I was a chimney sweep myself.
Wow, your backstory is so fleshed out. It's almost like your real life person is like as deep as like a character written by like Sondheim. Whoa.
Yeah, but you know, I've never had a real friend.
Whoa.
Everybody only wants to hang out with me because I'm so bloody talented, but honestly, sometimes I just want someone to catch a movie with, you know?
Yeah, I know. But you know what they say about the Broadway industry. Don't be on Broadway if you want friends.
I know. But just once, I wouldn't mind a buddy. I think it's kind of funny to have someone to go and get some tea with just once. I wouldn't mind a mate, not like a lover for a date, but just someone I can be me with. I'd love a friend. I'd love a friend, not someone who's there till the end, but just once. I'd like a friend. Oh, I could even go to the zoo. I've been by myself, but the penguins are they're all partnered up, you know, it's sad to be by yourself at the zoo. But being by yourself does have its positives, like it's much easier to get tickets in the Moulin Rouge lottery when I'm not on for Mary. I can go and see a show by myself, but really deep down I think that I'd like to have a friend. I'd like to have a friend. They don't have to stick around until the very end, but just once I'd like to have a friend.
Oh, sorry, could you repeat all of that? I was looking for my shoes.
Perth Fringe. We sold out opening weekend, won a weekly Best Comedy Award. I want to go back.
Emma, but what are you talking about? We've got 2 more seasons coming up.
Oh, yeah, we got comedy festivals. That starts March 28th in Melbourne.
Yep, and for the first time ever, we're performing at...
Drum roll, please.
Acme! In Fed Square.
That's going to be so cool. Wait, you mentioned the second season.
Our debut season in Brisbane.
Oh, yes. So, listeners, I'm not from Brisbane. I don't even know anyone who lives there. But if you live there, or if you know someone who does, or you've ever been to Brisbane, spread the word and get people along to Brisbane Comedy Festival, which is in May. 2 shows only.
So we better get to work.
What a natural exchange of dialogue this has been.
Indubitably. Yes.
Oh, hey, excuse me. Sorry, Miriam. I don't know if you know, who I am, but I'm actually the lighting tech. My name is Georgia. Hey.
Hi, Georgia.
I've just moved here to NYC from California, and I knew I couldn't help but overhear you saying you needed a friend.
Oh, well, no one was supposed to hear that. That was just between...
I'm mic'd in to you. It's part of my job as a lighting person. I can hear what everyone says backstage. A lot of people forget that. But, we techies hear a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, yes, I would...
I also heard your phone conversation with your mom.
Oh.
I know that, you miss home.
I do. Do you miss home?
I just moved here yesterday, but I already am very homesick.
It's very easy if you're homesick in New York City.
I'm from California, and over there, oh my God, all my friends and I, by 3 o'clock, we are having iced chai lattes from Starbucks, and here, I don't know, everyone's just so unfriendly.
Could you tell me what it's like to have a friend? I've heard so many stories about it, but I've never really felt it myself, and wow, you're so beautiful, and you're so smiley, and
blonde.
You're blonde.
When you're from California, you gotta be blonde. It's part of our DNA. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter where you came from. It's just if you live here, you gotta dye your hair daily. And there's more, you also gotta sip on a Starbucks Frappuccino. And you gotta have a posse of equally hot friends who you meet at the mall. Being from LA has its perks. We all drive everywhere to work, but also sometimes surrounded by people, you can feel a little lonely. Sometimes you can feel a little lonely. Sometimes feel a little lonely. You see, in LA, they don't teach us how to read, just how to look good on camera. They don't teach us how to walk, just how to drive. They don't teach us how to be the kind of person I dream to be, which is why I left and came to the Upper East Side. Even surrounded by so many people, I can feel a little lonely. I can get 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 a little lonely. You see, friends are like donuts, which is it doesn't matter how many you have if they're not the ones you want. If it doesn't feel right, sometimes it's more disappointing even having one wrong bite. I get a little lonely. 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 I can get a little lonely. I can get a little lonely. Get a little lonely. So you see, it's not about who you're friends with. It's not about how many friends you have. It's about, well, who you're friends with.
Wow.
And hey, you seem like a chocolate donut, which is my favorite kind.
Oh, I've never had a donut before.
Really? Well, I know just the place. Taxi!
I've got villain.
Okay.
Or bringing. Anyway.
Well, yeah.
Do we need?
I was going to say,
we
like,
can
the
just follow
antagonistic
them.
force is kind of already the guy that's a bit of a villain, I guess, that doesn't want to be a friend.
Yeah,
like the
and that's-
performers,
it's gonna just heighten
that
on that.
superficial kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I sort of thought, like, I don't want your costume,
Yeah.
like, screw you. And I just sort of thought, like, the tech can be like a down-to-earth friend. That's kind of
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
was
yeah.
going with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I was gonna bring Johnny back with
Yeah.
Sally Beverly again.
Perfect. Well, I think Johnny needs to be the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Sally Beverly, like, it's so funny how, like, they fired you, like, after, like, one day, but you're such a good actor that they rehired you again, because you just, like, put a different wig on. They didn't even know who you were. You're so good at acting.
That's right. I just wear a different wig.
Yeah, well, Sally Beverly, like, I saw Miriam, who
What?
plays Mary Poppins, of course, the
fuck?
UK one.
What?
I saw her talking to, and I don't even know if I can. I saw her talking to a tech person.
Wait a second. They're not even people.
No, all they do is wear black and headsets.
They're creepy.
Ugh.
They're like, they want to be in the arts, but they can't be in the light. They like to skulk in the shadows like vampires.
Yeah, like, what do they want? It's just so creepy.
Yeah, they seem to have genuine friendships and so much fun with each other too, which is so unlike us musical theater performers of the stage.
Oh, we're just so good at everything we do.
Oh my god, I can belt to a top G.
Yeah, and like the other day, like the fire alarm in my building went off, and I was like sitting there harmonizing. I was like, and then like,
Oh my god, the other day
had to get
I got
evacuated.
burgled by a man and I did a high kick to his face.
whoa, and that's from ballet training.
Oh my god, I was so turned out.
Oh my goodness. And then like the other day, like I like didn't like pay my rent because I didn't have enough money. And then I was like, I put on the acting performance of a lifetime. I was like, but I don't have to pay with money, right? And you know what happened.
Wow, I thought you were gonna say that you sang that song, like, we're not gonna pay last year's rent.
Oh, that's what I should
A
have done.
missed opportunity.
No, what I did was something else. Ugh, I didn't even know how to repeat
You
it.
paid the rent.
I paid that
In your
rent.
own special way. Well, you always were the best at tongue exercises.
No jaw tension here.
Oh my god, you could always win in a tongue twister, couldn't you, Johnny?
Yes, Sally Beverly.
We gotta get Miriam out of this theater. I don't know why, but I don't like the fact that she's making friends with technical people.
I don't trust Miriam with talking to tech people. I don't trust Miriam if that's what she thinks will get her the role.
We gotta get her out of the theater. She doesn't belong. She's got no ego.
We gotta get her out of the theater. No more Mary Poppins. Out of the theater. She won't be popping and locking.
I'm gonna start by cutting the cord that she comes down from. That should injure her real bad and give us some time to work out what to do next.
I'm gonna put super glue in her tap shoes so she can't get them off. And then I'm gonna put some poison in her tea.
We gotta get her out of the theater. She's too nice. We gotta get her out of the theater. She's got no ego. We gotta get her out of the theater. She's too nice. We gotta get her out of the theater. And then I'm gonna put a knife
And then I'm gonna
handle of her umbrella.
I'm gonna put some cyanide in her hair.
I'm gonna put Hypnol in her morning tea.
And then I'm gonna put bees in her locker.
Gotta get her out of the theater. She's too nice. You gotta get her
out of the theater.
She's got no ego.
the theater.
She's too nice, we gotta get her out.
Out of the theater.
Take me to the nearest knife store. We did it. Miriam's in hospital.
I can't believe it happened so easily.
I didn't even need to put a knife on the handle of her umbrella to cut her hand when she held it. She dropped off that rope and went straight to the special care ward.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to do the bees thing. Like, I had all the bees prepared.
Excuse me, is this the hospital room for Miriam?
Yeah. We're here to, like, laugh and gloat. What are you doing? You're wearing all black. It's not a funeral.
Oh, sorry. I just didn't want to draw attention to myself because, I'm not here for me. I'm here for my friend, Miriam. I brought her some flowers and a get well soon card.
Well, that's a very nice idea, but ma'am, you'll find that Miriam is in a coma.
Oh my God, nurse. That's terrible.
Yes, I am a nurse, and I'm also the detective here.
Oh my God.
Wow, this nurse and detective has, like, a great accent you can tell is, like, natural and from here. And, like, the makeup, like, almost like stage makeup, but you can tell it's, like, they're really cool and awesome.
Yeah, she's so good at doing two things at the same time, just like me, Sally Beverly.
I was only a detective until I saw a show where a swing went on and did 2 tracks at once, and I thought, you know what? I could follow 2 dreams at one time.
Wow, I'm so inspiring.
Wow.
But yes, I am here to ask you some questions about your dear friend Miriam's accident.
Oh my God.
I'd like to clear something up just really quickly. Friend is a strong word.
I just overheard you saying that you were here for your dear friend Miriam, and I would be confused as to why 2 people would be in a hotel room. No, not a hotel room, a hospital room.
Oh, I'm
somebody
sorry.
who is not their friend.
There are actually 3 people here. I'm just wearing black, so I'm hard to see.
Wow.
Oh, I almost forgot about you. I didn't even know.
see you there. That is
Yeah, I'm
incredible.
just in the shadows right now, but I can hear everything you say still.
Now, if you sit in the shadows and you hear everything people say, do you think there's anything you could tell me about the lead up to Miriam's incident? Do you know what she'd done that day?
I did hear some whispers.
Ooh, a whisper?
Detective, do you mind if I talk to you privately?
Not at all.
Maybe we can go to your office or somewhere where prying ears can't hear.
I don't think they're listening at all, honey. They're very focused tap dancing.
Wow, that ECG there is tapping right to the beat of my tap shoes.
I love doing physic cues. Yeah, you're right. They're theater people. They never listen to anyone but themselves, and they only ever talk about shows. May I be frank with you, Detective?
But my name's Frank. You may as well.
Well, Frank, I overheard people talking about some strange things, and let's just say I overheard Beverly Sally saying that she was going out to a hardware store to buy a knife.
A knife?
Yeah, and some scissors, and a whole lot of strange contraptions. And her friend Johnny, he said he was going to buy cyanide. And then I saw them tampering around with Miriam's costume before the show, and I heard the sounds of them tampering around with their hands because they were still mocked up when they did it.
Wow, this hospital really reminds me of that scene from Rent where they're in a hospital.
Anyway.
Seems kind of strange. Seems a little peculiar.
Most peculiar. In fact, I think you should lock them up and take them straight to jail because you'll get a confession out of them quickly enough.
Unfortunately, ma'am, this isn't Bonnie and Clyde. There are some processes I have to abide by before I can take them off to jail. Now I would like to put them in my cab and take them all downtown, but until I have evidence, I think we're all sticking around. So tell me what you've what you heard backstage.
Okay, detective, nurse, I'll tell you what I heard. Not just what I heard, but what I saw. You see, if you come backstage with me, I know a trapdoor that only us technicians know about. It takes you straight to the costuming. You can see her costume just laying about.
Tell me what you heard backstage.
Backstage whispers.
Tell me what you heard backstage. You say you hear it all the time to show it. But tell me what you heard backstage.
See, if you look at this hat, it's covered in cyanide. And these gloves are filled with super glue. These boots have nails in them like a bed of nails. And all of this rope has been cut in two.
Tell me what you
Stage
heard backstage.
Stage guys.
Tell me what you
Stage
heard
whispers.
backstage. You say you hear it all the time to show
Stage
it.
guys.
Tell me what you
Stage
heard backstage.
Is this enough evidence for you, nurse detective?
This will do just fine.
Use your nursing skills to take DNA samples. Take it all into your mind.
Johnny and Beverly Sally, could I have a word with you, please?
Oh, is this an interview?
Yeah, wow. Is
One-
this like for the press?
One could even say this is a callback
Oh, how exciting.
for the role of inmate.
What?
Whoa, like Chicago? Like we're being called back for Chicago? Because I've been practicing my squish.
Oh, I would definitely be Cicero.
Well, you'll be scissoring your way through prison, lady.
Excuse me?
I have sworn testimony that you have tampered with costumes, you have poisoned wigs, you have put swords in umbrellas, and you have tampered even further with important health and safety regulations, which, as anybody trained in the stage would know, is a felony on Broadway.
What? Oh my god.
Felony? I didn't know we were also called back for cats.
This is quite the rap sheet. Now,
Wait, the rap sheet? I didn't know we were
Hamilton?
also called back for Hamilton.
I don't know how to tell you this, but your name is on that list.
I wanna be in the room where it happens.
All I can say is you're standing on the line.
Chorus line.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not
throwing away my shot. Did we get it?
You got yourself a one-way ticket to penitentiary.
Wow.
And in case you don't know a word with that many syllables, you will be able to provide real-time reenactments of Chicago.
Oh,
The
yay.
musical.
Cool.
Because you are under arrest for the attempted murder of Miriam from Mary Poppins.
What?
We weren't trying to kill her. Oh my goodness.
We just wanted to put her in ICU.
Yeah. And we succeeded because we're so good at whatever we do. We're music theater actors.
See, we didn't kill her. She's fine. She's just in a coma.
She may be fine, but your careers will not be. No matter how talented you are, nobody is above the law.
Well, I would say Roxy Hart would have a few words to say about that.
And she can say them from prison.
Well, she did.
And we will too. Because if you can be famous, why not be infamous? If you gotta be out there, why not get in the
impress. We're gonna emerge from this experience as superstars. I'll be Roxy, you be Velma, let's get behind bars.
You gotta be infamous to be famous. You gotta be infamous to be famous. You gotta be infamous to be famous. You gotta be infamous to be famous.
Well, that may be. And I too did have dreams of being a star. What I wouldn't have done to get my hands on a part. But I uphold the law. I am the Javert of this story.
Oh, good reference.
Yeah, but also, that is why you're not a star, because you didn't do what it took.
And also, Javert dies. So,
Spoiler! Russell Crowe was bad.
allegedly.
Allegedly. Anyway.
You'd like that word, law person.
Oh my god, she's yawning to wake up from a coma.
What happened? All I remember is doing the Act 1 finale, and now I'm in a poorly lit hospital room.
Miriam, it's me, your friend Georgia.
Georgia, you've been here this whole time.
I brought you a mocha iced latte from Starbucks and some flowers.
Oh, that is so nice of you. Johnny, Beverly's son.
Don't take me away.
What's happening?
Please. Mama mentioned Mama Martin.
Make sure my headshot is good for prison first before you lock me up.
I request an experienced photographer.
You mean they tried to murder me?
Not murder. Oh my goodness. All these big words. Wow.
We just want to send you to ICU.
Which we did. We succeeded.
Now we're going behind bars. Bye.
Wow.
Georgia, did they try to murder me, all for Mary Poppins?
No, they didn't try to murder you. They just really wanted to put you in ICU, which they did.
Well, that makes it better then, doesn't it?
It's still wrong. It's like the opposite of what a friend does. And don't worry, I helped bring them to justice because I just wanted to let you know, Miriam, that when you were in a coma, well, NYC felt awfully lonely without my first friend that I made here.
Oh, Georgia, you know, I've been thinking. This whole stage business thing, I don't know that it's for me. Yes, I'm the most talented thing to ever come out of the UK, but gosh, I look good in black.
Oh my God, yes. You want to be around the theater, but you don't need the attention.
I don't need the attention.
You don't have the ego.
No, and you know what? I don't think I want your costume. I don't think I need a costume. The theater's something weird, and then I almost lost you. So I don't think I want your costume.
You know, you don't have to wear black to be a tech. I'm sure you could wear dark purple.
That looks good with my eyes.
Or maybe green or dark blue.
I'm pretty sure you do wear
But
black,
your
actually.
costume decision's up to you.
I don't want to wear your costume. I don't want to wear a costume. I had it on, then I almost lost you. I don't want to wear a costume.
Go and tell that to the head of the theater right now. I want to watch you resign and become a tech.
Mr. Weinstein?
He's in jail with the others. Why don't you ask Mr. Weinstein? He's much nicer and owns a vineyard.
I'm so sorry, it's my accent. Sometimes I can't say my W's right. Mr. Weinstein, I've decided I don't want to wear a costume.
This is most
I don't
unusual.
want to wear a costume.
But I'll accept it.
I had it all and I almost lost you. I don't
I'm gonna tear up your contract right now.
Wear a costume. I don't wanna wear a costume. I had it all and I almost lost you. I don't wanna wear a costume.
Wow, thank you so much for hiring me back. Sally Beverly. Maybe I'm handcuffed, but I found out you needed a new Mary Poppins, so I'm back again.
Wow. And you don't need hands to tap dance. Because you're handcuffed, of course. I'm also back here. I'm Johnny. Thank you very much for joining us on that wild, wild show. Ooh, how many musical references did you catch? Write them down in the comments below on our LinkedIn profile. How was that, Imogen? It was your first Impromptunes podcast.
That was wild, and if everything is like that moving forward, then I'm never gonna need any form of Netflix subscription ever again.
Exactly. And that's what we say to our audience. And if they want more, subscribe to our Patreon. How did you feel about that?
I will also be cancelling all my subscriptions and becoming a Patreon and a member of Impromptunes at the same time, because Sally Beverly taught me one thing, which is it's great to do two things at once.
I agree, and I'm going to be canceling all my subscriptions, subscribing to Impromptunes for the rest of my life, as a listener, because I don't want to wear your costume. 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 Thank you, and to all a good night.